Hey, what's up, people? What's up? I hope you are all doing fine. Like we promised last week, we told you guys that we shall be dropping a video each and every week. Like we said, we are coming in full force. We are here now to stay for a longer time. So, guys, today I'm going to discuss the most difficult topic, and I feel it has taken me a long time to finally do this video. It is a video that touches most on people's lives, but anyway, this is to help someone out there who might have the same question I had before migrating to this land called the United States of America. I go by the name of Mr. Levi Msendi, and my YouTube channel is called Till the End. And we are very grateful that our people have continued watching our video despite us having gone quite for some time, and we are very much indebted because we feel the love that you guys are offering us, and it has kept on encouraging us to keep on doing these videos. So today I'm going to do a very difficult topic. I'm going to look at a very difficult topic. The question that is out there in many parts of the world. If America is so much great and everyone would want to come to America, the best country in the world, why does America have homeless people? Or why does its people become homeless? So that is a very, very large topic of which we cannot even finish this topic in one video. Maybe we just take one aspect of the reason why there are people who are homeless here in the USA. I hope we'll continue expanding on these points. Maybe we can do a good number of videos on why people become homeless in the land of the plenty, in the land of opportunities. Most opportunities that are available here, they are not there out there in Africa, being it in other European countries and so forth. So I decided to look at this topic, and I only picked 2 points, the one I'm going to expand. I'm going to give you these points that are pertaining that particular section of why there are homeless people in America. Okay, so if it is as great as people say, why are there homeless people? So I have at least good points, and the one I'm going to look at, I'm going to be reading these points and then explain a bit on them so that I can make you understand on why does America have homeless people. If it is as great as people say. According to my own experience, America has got a lot of job opportunities, so many job opportunities that if you are coming from other countries where you cannot find these jobs, then this is a home place for you. This is a good place for you because you can work, you can do 2 to 3 jobs if you can manage, and then you have something to put on the table. But why does, if it is as great as people put it, why should it have homeless people? So I picked like 2 parts I'm going to look at, which is crime and drugs. I'm going to discuss those 2 points I've got points backing this part so that I can make you guys understand. One thing that you have to understand, most of these advanced countries, there is so much drug abuse. Not even in just only these advanced countries, even in these poor countries, there are a lot of people using these substances. These substances are very addictive. The moment you go that way, just know that it's very difficult for you to come back to the other side of life. So it is one of the most difficult things to come out once you start drugs. So let's look at these points. Number one is we talk of criminal record and drugs. There are job barriers mostly when you are into these things. So job employment barriers. So let me look at that. Criminal records or history of drugs abuse can significantly hinder an individual's ability to secure stable employment. Many employers are reluctant to hire individuals with such a background, leading to financial instability and potential homelessness. So one thing, guys, for as long as you are involved in criminal record, it is very difficult for you to secure a job here in the USA. The reason is very simple. Before you look for a job, employer will have to do a background check on you. And all these things are very much systemized. They are already in the system. Anything, like I told you, before you start a job, a normal job, legal job here, you must have a social security number. So this number is the one that is linked to all your lifestyle. The social security number, the state ID, each state has got its own ID, guys. Even the driver's license. Each state has got their own driver's license. So for as long as there's a dented image on any of these documents, then it's gonna be very difficult for you to find a job. And that's the reason that leads people to be homeless. So for as long as you've got a criminal record, you cannot, it is very difficult for you to find a job, because people don't want to employ someone who's got this a criminal record. So it's very difficult. For as long as your social security is linked to have had some kind of criminals in the way back, it's very difficult for you. There are companies that employ someone because they know that people change. There are companies that employ someone with who's had a criminal record, but it's difficult. Naturally, once your image is dented, I mean your ID have got such a record, it's very difficult for you to secure a job. And mostly, one thing you have to understand, guys, drug abuse is taken very seriously. So before you start a job, they have to subject you to drug tests, and if you are found that you've got the drugs in your body, you can never get that employment. So if you can't get employed, then meaning you are subject to become homeless. Those are the reasons why many people are out there, because maybe they got addicted to drug and then they went out and they cannot find a job. The other one is housing discrimination. It all boils down because you have this criminal record, you have drug abuse. No one would want to lease you a property. So let me just expand on that one. Landlords and property managers may be unwilling to rent to an individual with criminal records or drug abuse histories, making it difficult for them to find and maintain a stable housing. So for as long as you are entangled in these activities and you are found that your record indicates that you were involved in such things, you cannot find a property to rent. So it's very difficult. These are the people you see there outside on the streets because they've got these records on themselves. So that's why we're telling you guys, the moment you migrate to America, you come here, make sure that you maintain your status so that you are not found into these things, because it will be very difficult for you to live in America. These countries, they want you to have a job. Otherwise, the moment you are switched off from the job, if you cannot do business, you will suffer more than those guys who are in Africa. So the other point is legal and financial challenges. Legal fees, fines, and restitution related to criminal conviction can drain an individual's financial resources, leaving them with insufficient funds for housing and other necessities. So for as long as you're involved into this, you're subject to legal issues, and they pay a lot of money for you to defend for a lawyer, and you find that the money you had saved depletes in your account, and then you've got nothing. Then later on you become homeless. So it's difficult for you for as long as you're involved into these things. And point number 4, social stigma. Individuals with criminal records or history of drug abuse often face stigma and discrimination, which can lead to isolation from families and community support systems. So for as long as they know, some of you are family members who knows you that you are involved into drugs and criminal record, they don't want to associate with you, and you don't have any support from the community, then in the end you just go out on the streets because you don't have any support. So these are the reasons why you see people you watch on TV, on YouTube, some people show the other side you don't know about USA. So these are the main reasons that helps. That makes people to be out there on the streets. Point number 5, difficult accessing services. Drug abuse can impair an individual's ability to access effectively utilized social services, support system designed to prevent homelessness, such as addiction treatment program and housing assistance. One thing you have to understand, guys, life in the Western world is very expensive. Just even this medicine that we get for free of charge in Africa, here, even Panadol, you have to buy. And here you work with one doctor who's going to make sure that they treat you, and for you just to discuss something with the doctor, you have to pay. It is so much expensive to deal with the doctor here. Those drugs that you get for free of charge in health centers in Africa, here you have to buy. Penicillin you buy here. It is not as free as you get there. You just pay a little amount of money, you go ahead about complaining that it's expensive. Here it's more expensive. Yes. Then point number 5, health and complication. Drug abuse often lead to serious health problems, including mental health issues, which can make it difficult for an individual to maintain employment or housing. So all these points make you to find it difficult living in America. It's so difficult. Remember, you guys, in America, life is so different from what is in Africa. In Africa, we are still holding that family integrity whereby you can live with your uncle, you can live with your sisters when you are not financially stable. In America, it's you and money. The moment you are broke, no one will come and help you. It's so tough. Remember, you have to file tax at the end of the year, and if you are found that you didn't file enough taxes, maybe you are working overtime, you have to pay the government. If you don't pay, that money will accumulate, and then you'll be owing the government. So all those things makes life to be so much difficult for people here, and that's the reason why there should be a series of video will be telling you guys, those who are coming as immigrants, how you can conduct yourself and make sure that you don't owe the government. The moment you owe the government, you are on the blink of becoming homeless. So there will be a lot of videos that will be published with regard to how you maintain yourself as an immigrant in the USA, so that you can maintain your status and you don't have to have a criminal record or drug abuse. Okay. So the other one is loss of family support. Criminal behavior and drug abuse can strain family relationships. It's easy. Family will just stop looking as if you no longer become you stop existing from family support. Like I said, it's money and you here. If you don't have money, it is easy to go out there on the street and become homeless. So leading to insurgent measure and lack of support when individuals face homelessness. It's very difficult. Families here is you an individual. You find that someone is staying with the parents, the moment they decide to do away with them, this relationship can end here in the Western world. There is no support. In Africa, you can still go to uncle, you can still to your sisters, mothers, you can still go to your uncle, your mother, or your auntie. It is you welcome in Africa. Here, it is you and money. So it's difficult life here. Life in the Western world is difficult. That's why you find people become homeless. Financial instability. Drug addiction can lead to financial instability, as individuals may spend their resources on substances rather than essential needs, including housing. These things, like I said, they are very addictive. So the moment someone gets to be addicted on drugs, they cannot manage a job, because for them to survive, they are drug dependent. The moment he doesn't take drugs, then he cannot manage to keep a job. He just need to take something. And that's why we are telling you guys, if you're coming from Africa, you've never tasted drug, don't come and try just because you're in America, because you leave your family, you go on the street and the family become homeless. So when you are coming as an illegal immigrant, a DV lottery winner, make sure you maintain your status. The other good thing about you guys who are coming as immigrants, you won't have people to influence you. People live an individual life. You can be staying a neighbor. You can have your next door neighbor for 2 years or 3 years. You don't even talk to them. That's advantage for immigrants, because you don't have anyone to talk to. You don't have anyone to influence you to do these other bad activities that may lead you to become homeless. So I thought I should discuss with you those issues that can make you not become homeless. That's the main reason why you see there are a lot of people you are seeing on TV, on YouTube, who are becoming homeless. Is because they've caught up in these vices and they're failing to come out. That's why it's so difficult once you are caught in these webs, because you don't have anyone to support you and you don't have anyone to help you get to a normal status, the way you were before you got involved into drugs. So that's what leads people to become homeless, because you cannot manage to rent a house, you cannot manage to keep a job. It will lead you to go out there on the streets. Those are the main things that makes people to be on the streets. And I hope when you come here as an immigrant, you won't subject yourself to become homeless. Thank you so much, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch out for more videos that will help you as an immigrant, how you can come and not to subject yourself into drugs. The idea is to help you guys settle in the USA, so that you can compare the lifestyle here and there, and then you can do what you've come here to do. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, code till the end. I love you guys. Bye bye.